Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. We are going to be going on a special walking tour. Now, a lot of the recent videos that I've made have been about cycling adventures, mountain climbing, all throughout Kyushu and beyond, but I realized that I'm lacking some good old Fukuoka content, which is why today we are going to be going on a little walk around the city. Now, I want to show you what it is like to be in Fukuoka, just some of the everyday life, so that is why we are here. It is June 4th and it is around 6:30 p.m. So we are going to see the everyday life here in Fukuoka. Now I'm going to be taking you from Yakuin station, which is located right behind me, all the way until Tenjin, the end of Tenjin, which is a very busy business district. Now this will be my first walking tour video that I'm doing, so I hope that you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So without further ado, let's go walk in Fukuoka. Okay friends, so we are starting this video now and we are leaving Yakuin station heading towards Tenjin. As I mentioned, it is early June and the weather is actually incredibly nice right now, which is part of the reason why I was excited to make this video. It is right before Tsuyu, or the rainy season, so it is still cool and not yet clammy. When it starts to get humid here, that's when summer is approaching and it can make life a little bit uncomfortable. One thing that you might notice about this road that we're walking on is that there isn't really a sidewalk. Everyone's kind of just walking on the street, but there is this little green painted area, which is kind of like a sidewalk. Over to our left, we have this store called Sankakuya. And for those who live in America who know Joann's and Michael's, to me it is kind of like that kind of store. They sell lots of craft items, fabrics, and pretty much any kind of crafting good you might need. So I have so much fun in this store, but we're not going to be walking through it today. No time for craft shopping. So we are heading into this area called Imaizumi, and it's in between Tenjin and Yakuin. And I really like this area because it's really quiet and there's some cool cafes and restaurants. Now you can see here, there's this restaurant that everyone is lining up for. It's a meat hamburgu and rice restaurant that opened fairly recently. So there's a huge line and I have yet to go. But the first time that I was on the street, the thing that I was surprised by was that it is actually a two-way street. If you can see how narrow it is, this is actually a two-way street. So when cars come from both directions, they kind of have to stop and work around each other. Over on our left here is a cafe called Komoes, and this is a spot that I like to come to that has curry and drinks like chai, and I come to work here sometimes. It's a very fun little cafe with good music. Our first vending machine. Of course, in Japan, there are vending machines galore, as well as convenience galore. So on this walk, I'm sure we will see many of them. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below how many you spot. Here's another one. Couple cute little shops here on our right. Clothes store. Ooh, more vending machines. What is your favorite item to get from a vending machine? One of my favorites is the peach water. But I found this really only comes out in the summertime. It's like a seasonal drink. But a vending machine fun fact is that they sell not only cold drinks, but hot drinks. And when I researched this, I learned that they use the energy that is expelled from the refrigeration to heat up the hot drinks. So it's somewhat of a recycled energy situation going on. I can't give you more information on that, but vending machines here sell both cold and hot drinks. Here's our first konbini, a Lawson. And we are soon leaving Imaizumi, this cute little quiet strip of small boutique stores. And we are going to be heading into the more hustle bustle area for the start of Tenjin. Ooh, off to the right is a tsukemen restaurant. This one is Fujiyama Gogo, and I frequent here often. If you don't know what tsukemen is, it is a dipping noodle. So unlike ramen, the soup comes on the side, and the soup is a little bit saltier and kind of heavier flavored, but you dip the noodles in, and I really like it. One of my favorite foods here, I would say. Okay, welcome to Tenjin. You can already feel that there's so much more energy and commotion here. Lots of people. Here on our right with these banners is a chicken skin restaurant. And you might be thinking, ew, chicken skin. But actually, the chicken skin here is really delicious. The most delicious chicken skin I've had. It's sweet and crunchy and very addictive. So here we are at this intersection. It's a mini Shibuya crossing, as I call it. But there's lots of fun things here. We have a screen, or multiple screens above us, screaming advertisements. And then there's also a Don Quixote, which is a mega store that is well known and loved in Japan for all of the crazy things that you can buy there. From cosmetics to fun souvenirs, medications, clothing, weird stuff at Don Quixote. So we're waiting at this busy intersection for the light to turn. over to the left, it might be hard to see, but there is a Mr. Donut, and that is the big donut chain store here in Japan. And if you go to try, my recommendation is the pondering, which is a mochi donut that has these mochi balls all connected together and is quite delicious. The original flavor pondering is the best in my opinion. Wow, we literally just missed this light, so we've been waiting for quite a while, but it's going to turn soon. Ready, set, go. Okay. Here's one of our mini Shibuya crossings. Everyone's going. And we have entered the craziness of Tenjin. So this area has a lot of different shops, a lot of food. It's kind of the bustling downtown business district. If you count Hakata, that is the other bustling business district in Fukuoka. If you're looking to buy any books, book souvenirs, or paper goods, there's this bookstore right to our left, which is Junku, right over here. Lots of cool books in there. Of course, we have H&M, and beneath that, or behind it, is Muji. And Muji, I think everyone knows Muji by the name Muji, but actually in Japanese, it's Muji Ryo Shohin, I think, which means like no label products. Got a big, beautiful Apple store. And your Starbucks. I feel like the Starbuckses in Japan have a lot more seasonal items. For example, right now, the seasonal item is banana brulee, and it lasts only a couple weeks, if that. So the seasonal items are always changing, which is to entice people to come to the store to always try out their new stuff. But I feel like in the US, everything is a PSL, pumpkin spice latte, but here they just keep coming out with new flavors that I didn't really see at home. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if, oh, a gotcha store. Let me know if the Starbucks at home also have many different featured flavors and I'm just unaware. So you can see these really tall buildings with these lit signs. A lot of these are karaoke stores or karaoke shops, open super late and available for you to sing your heart out whenever you please. Additionally, we have off to our left this Ippuro, just kidding, Ichiran ramen. Always popular, but this is where you can eat your own solitary ramen in the little booth, customized to your choice, which is always very fun. So yes, these characters, karaoke, this is a karaoke center. Next to it is another karaoke center. So So down all these streets, there are lots of izakaya, restaurants, and different bars here in the Tenjin area. Over to the right, there's a yakiniku place that has the sign that says like tasty, quick value. And this is a yakiniku store that you have your own grill at the table. I think I made a reel about this once, but basically you get your yakiniku, and for solo people it's perfect, but you get to just grill it at your little station before you, and it's good for a quick meal. Ooh, I just passed a flower store, backtrack, and they have some beautiful flowers right now. It is ajisai, or hydrangea season. So you can see these really lovely flowers here. Some more ajisai. Got some more karaoke. We'll make a little turn here to show you some swanky newness that has popped up in Fukuoka, and that is this big building. This is the Ritz-Carlton, which has been in Fukuoka, I think, since last spring, but it is part of a big revitalization project to kind of expand Fukuoka, bring it to the next level city status. And this Ritz-Carlton and what's called the new Daimyo, oh god, I'm blanking on the name, but this little park that they made, Daimyo Garden City, something like that, is part of that. So I'm going to show you this little Daimyo Garden City that was recently built. So you can see this is the Fukuoka Daimyo Garden City. Everything is new, sparkly, fancy. I'm telling you guys now, Fukuoka is up and coming. So here we are at the center of the little garden city. There is a big restaurant here called The Craft, which is really fun to go with a big group. And then we have some other bars and restaurants here, and this big green space, which you can see so many people just relaxing with friends, enjoying the outdoor, great temperature, and good view. So it's really nice that there are green spaces like this for people to picnic in, meet up with friends, and hang out. Little standing bar up here, looks pretty fancy. They got some siphons going on. Ooh, and this mass of red bikes, you'll see them if you come to Fukuoka. These are called chari-charis, which basically means like bicycle. And this is the share bikes that the city has. So Basically, you just download the app, put in your information, and you can ride these bikes around for very cheaply. I think it's around 6 yen a minute. You do have to drop them off at the designated parking spots, but it makes getting around the city really convenient and easy. Ooh, gyukatsu. This is a popular place and a very interesting food. Most people know of tonkatsu, which is the fried pork cutlet version, but gyukatsu is made with beef and is a little bit richer, thinner, and the batter is usually lighter. And so there's a couple gyukatsu restaurants here in Tenjin, and they are usually very poppin' with people. Waiting again at a little intersection. Actually, this street is more interesting. Sorry, I've started going in circles because I'm trying to show you guys the fun stuff. Alright, we'll turn right down here. This is a fun street that I like because it has 3 game centers. If you've seen any of my game center videos before, you'll know that my friends and I love coming here, trying to make little games out of seeing how much we can win or how much money we can spend before we win something. But game center number 1 is Giggle. I recently went. They have crane games, rhythm games, photo booths, lots of fun. And then on the right, we have round 1, another towering game center. They also have bowling, billiards, the crane games here too. And ooh, this is interesting. To the left, there is this yakiniku restaurant, which is here, and they're known for their very affordable all-you-can-eat yakiniku. So this is a course meal that you can get for 1,980 yen. For 50 minutes, you can order all you want. Not the highest quality meat, but if you're going to just eat a lot, it's very popular with young people. And here is the Taito game station, the third game center of this area. And this kind of creepy looking sign is to show that they have an escape room, which I have not tried, but looks pretty creepy. Ooh, let's walk through here. Shintencho. This is a little covered mall, semi-covered mall. We've got some lovely little lanterns and shops on either side. some shoe stores here, vintage clothing, which looks like lots of Hawaiian t-shirts and stuff from America. Iowa High School cross country. Very funny. Look at this Hawaiian tee. And we have McDonald's. McDonald's food here looks quite strange to me. Let's see what they got on their menu. Right now, there is a tamago egg with your patty, and then looks like a rice bun is going on here. Very interesting. And if you come to this area, follow your nose for this sweet, sweet scent, and you will get to one of these places that I really like. It is a little stall that sells taiyaki. Taiyaki is the little baked fishies that are filled with delicious stuffings. This place, they sell red bean, sweet potato, and custard, as well as ice cream and other stuff. So come by here, they're open late, and it's a nice sweet treat to enjoy while walking. All right, we're gonna pop out to this other side. Now, when you're in Japan, one thing you should learn is that everything is not at eye level. There's so much above, so much below, and this is basically a map showing all of the things that are underneath us right now. So we have 2 different parkos with a basement 1 floor and a basement 2 floor, and all of these foods are below us. So don't take everything at eye level. There is more to be discovered above and below, so just remember that when you visit. Right now we are at the Tenjin station, which this is the Nishitetsu Omuta line, which connects to Yakuin station, which we started at actually, and is the line that you want to take if you are heading to Dazaifu, the shrine that is one of Fukuoka's biggest and most popular shrines to visit. So remember how I said there is a lot above and below? Well, to prove that point, there is a whole underground shopping mall, like this whole stretch of way. So this is how you can get to it, this chikagai, and it basically goes, I don't know how far, but there's lots of shops and things to do underground. And what is this, you ask? This beautiful little cute shop? This is a Yatai, which is an outdoor food stall that Fukuoka is known for. So these pop up every single night, and they're these little stalls that serve food from Hakata ramen to yakitori skewers, mentaiko, tamagoyaki, which is a rolled egg dish, and they're super fun. Good way to meet other people. And there's an area that is full of them. The most concentrated set of Yatai stalls are in what's called the Nakasu area, which I won't go to on this video, but if you want to see the Yatais on a night walking tour, let me know and I will make that happen. But Yatais are fun. And it's super cool to see them pop up, and then to know that they kind of disappear completely at night is quite crazy. But you can see there's some more Yatai stalls here. I guess I should just walk by to give you guys a little look. Most of them serve Japanese kind of food. So like I mentioned, the ramen, the yakitori, the egg dish, but there's also certain Yatais that are a little bit more special. There's a bar yatai, there's a tempura specialty yatai, there's also a jerk chicken yatai, a French yatai, so lots of interesting things you can experience. I can make a whole video about yatais since they are quite fascinating, but some small tips you should know is that there are no bathrooms, so you should make use of the convenience stores that have bathrooms available. They aren't places to kind of spend lots of time, so when you're ordering and eating, that's fine, but it's not a place to kind of linger because lots of people want to eat there too. And what's one more yatai fact I can throw out? There are about 100 yatais in Fukuoka, and at the peak of yatais there were over 400. And what is interesting is that most of the yatai stalls were created by a couple, elderly couple now. Well, the husband of the couple has died, so it is just one female who I think is about 84 years old, and she and her late husband together made almost all of the yatai stalls that you will see now. So yeah, lots about yatais. Yatai, yatai, yatai. You can see there's lots of different bike lock stations. Fukuoka is quite a biking city. It's very convenient and flat, and so if people aren't taking public transportation or walking, they will be biking. And I love biking here and biking to other parts of the city. Okay, so we are going to be turning down this last street, which is called Oyafuko Street, and that basically means lack of filial piety or disobedience to one's parents. And this street is called that because it's a place where lots of young people go and kind of delinquent, it's known as like delinquent street. So here we've got Torikizoku, a very cheap izakaya, followed by Sushiro, the famous conveyor belt sushi. And this is the street that's going to be a little bit more grunge, a little bit louder, a little bit dirtier, a little bit more filled with hooligans in the nighttime, but still has a lot of Fukuoka charm, I guess you can call it. Even in this more delinquent-y street, there's like very little trash, very little problems. Japan's just cool like that. Oh my gosh, has anyone been keeping track of the vending machines we've passed? Because here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vending machines. Add that to the count. So right now it is 7 o'clock, and if you've been staying with me this whole time, thank you. I hope you enjoyed seeing Fukuoka in this kind of, is this golden hour? I think it's golden hour. In its best light. Things will definitely get a little bit busier and brighter and more fun as it turns into night. So that could be a new video. But let me know what you think. Do you like having this little walking tour with my strange comments? Or would you prefer no commentary or no video? I could do that too if everyone hates this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, 300 is a pretty cool restaurant. It's called a tachinomi, which is a standing bar, standing food and drink place. And there are a lot of tachinomis around. And people here love to bar hop, going from one place to another. So it's never to stay just at one place, but to kind of hop around throughout the night. It's kind of what the people do these days. But we've kind of reached the end of Oyafuko Dori. You can see it here. I do not lie. Lack of filial piety, disobedience to one's parents is this street that we were on. But I think we will call it a video here. I hope that you enjoyed coming with me on this little walk. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I hope you loved seeing a little bit of what Fukuoka has to offer. The city isn't crazy, but it's charming and I love it, so I hope you do too. Until next time.